Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we will look at a beer from the central part of Japan, and from a part of Japan that has just started producing beer recently, and that is the Kyotango area of Kyoto Prefecture. And this is the northern part of Kyoto Prefecture, which extends up into the Sea of Japan. And there are a few small breweries in the area, and their beers are not so easy to find, but you can get a hold of some of them. The beer we're going to look at first is from Kakehashi Brewing, called Yosano ASOBI Pale Ale. And a little bit of background. This area, Yosano, is in, again, the northern part of Kyoto Prefecture, and in this area there's a Japanese beer writer who has apparently a house. I'm not sure if it's a vacation house or what, but in his garden he planted some hop vines, and apparently they were not expected to do well, but they did. They grew, and his name is Fujiwara. By the way, he's written several books about Japanese beer and craft beer, and started growing hops there. And so another man named Hamada, who is the brewer of this beer, or the founder of the Kakehashi Brewing, was inspired by his efforts and opened his brewery in 2019 in Yosano area, and near Amano Hashidate, which is one of the most famous tourist attractions in the area. It's about a 3-mile long sandbar, which people walk across, or more famously stand up on a viewpoint and bend over and look at it upside down between their legs. Yes, they actually do this. It's a popular thing. And so Hamada took some inspiration from this and decided to make a beer. And currently Kakehashi has only this one beer, as far as I know. It's called ASOBI Pale Ale. Asobi has the meaning of play or playful, and this beer is a 5.5% percentage by alcohol beer, and unfortunately I don't know the IBUs. You think a beer that stresses their fresh hop element in it, and their hops would state the IBUs, but I don't have that information. On Rate Beer, this one has only one rating, and that is at 3.3. Untapped, when I checked, there were 51 ratings, and the average was a bit higher, 3.62. So this costs 550 yen, or I'm going to say maybe around $4 US, something like that. Okay, so a number of breweries in the area are making hops based on the Yosano hop growing, and it's not a particularly congenial area for hop growing. Hokkaido in the north produces a lot of hops, higher quality hops. And I've had some other beers made with Yosano hops, and in general the results have not been terribly impressive. So this beer contains malt hops, and that's it. Okay, and let's take a look at it. It's an American Pale Ale style. It is medium, kind of copper amber color, with a nice thick finger of slightly off-white foam. Okay, smells slightly promising. And the variety apparently that they use in this beer is Columbus. Yeah, okay. Hops definitely come through in the aroma. It'd be a light of some strong fruitiness, maybe a light bit of something zesty, rather spirited. The malt base doesn't really come through very much. It's kind of light-bodied, even for a pale ale. Well, it's drinkable. But yeah, I think they have a ways to go with this. So they started in 2019, and you think within 2.5-3 years they would get their beer down a little bit better. This is not bad. It's not an exceptional pale ale, but you can go online and see this brewery, Kakehashi Brewing, and I think you can certainly go online to maybe like Rakuten or something like that if you live in Japan and order this beer. Interesting. Not as disappointing as some of the other yosano hop beers I've had in the past. So perhaps the quality of those hops is getting better. I don't know. Yeah. But certainly it's not an area, as I said, that is known for hop growing. It's rather hot in the summer. Yeah. So that is it for today, and I hope you're doing well. Please let me know what you think if you've had yosano hop beers, and or if you have any questions about them at all. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.